You're the one that everyone turns to, the responsible one, the strong one, the one who has it all together, but inside you feel drained, resentful, and invisible. This episode is for you. Because at some point, every high-achieving woman who's spent her life people-pleasing hits this wall. I've been everything to everyone, but what about me? And that's exactly what we're going to discuss today. So I want to first begin with why people-pleasing feels safer than actually choosing you. Let's be real. People-pleasing is rarely about kindness. It's about survival. As a little girl, you probably learned that being nice, being agreeable, helpful, even at your own expense, kept you safe. So you became the fixer, the peacekeeper, the good girl, and you were rewarded for it. But here's the truth. Every time you say yes when you mean no, you abandon yourself. And every time you prioritize other people's comfort over your own truth, you're leaking your strong, powerful energy. And over time, that will turn into resentment. It will turn into anxiety, exhaustion, and disconnection from your true self. And because you're so busy going about your daily life, you don't even realize that these are the reasons why you're feeling like this. So it's very confusing. You feel like you're stuck in an absolute hole that you can't get out of. And you think something's wrong with you. What's wrong with my mood? What's wrong with me? It's not you. You've just been losing all your energy. And that's what it comes down to, beautiful. So let me be clear here. Choosing you is not selfish. It's sacred. And if no one ever taught you how to honor your needs without guilt, because I was never taught that. Never. In fact, from the community that I come from, guilt is a great way to get people to do things. And you know what? If you come from that background, if you come from a religious background, that's one of the key ways that you will be influenced into doing things. And it's not even the people that necessarily are doing this. Sometimes they know they're doing it. But that's the way they were taught. That's the program they were given. So all we have here is a whole host of people guilting each other and shaming each other into doing things for everyone else and not for themselves. But they don't know that they're doing it and why it's a really huge, dangerous thing. Okay, it's never with ill intention from the people around you that were trying to do their best for you, but it's a fact. So you need to start now. You need to give yourself the gift of learning how to honor your own needs without guilt. And guess what? When you do that, you start to shine. People start to see you doing things differently. They start to see your strength and they say, wait, I could do that for me. Wait, like their mind is blown. Because you're the beacon of light. You are the person who's making the changes. You're the person who is inspiring people not only in visually what they see, but in your actions. And they can then start to see themselves actually reaching for their goals, their aspirations, being their best selves. So honouring your needs without guilt is the number one thing that's going to help you to just free yourself. So I'm going to just give you some steps to help you. Because if you weren't taught this, it's time to learn, beautiful. So number one, next time you're asked to do something, to do anything by another person, you're going to pause before saying yes, like you usually would. You're going to think about some scenarios that may come up just to give yourself a little bit of practice. And you're going to pause and you're going to ask yourself, if I say yes to them, doesn't matter what it is, what am I saying no to within me? Every interaction. So if your sister calls you and is saying, can you look after my babies? Can you look after my kids again this weekend? Please, I have this amazing thing. I really want to do it. And you're like, but I have plans. Or, but I just wanted to chill. And she knows that. Now, I know my sisters would never do this. My sisters are incredible. But you know you would prioritize that time for yourself. You know you really need to relax. Now you're going to have all these screaming kids around about you so your sister can go and chill. And you know she might need that time just as much as you do. But it's about organising it, and it's about the way that people ask, okay? So if you say yes to them, what are you saying no to for you? Maybe you love your grandchildren or your nieces and nephews. Maybe you really want to see them. But what are you saying no to within yourself? If you've been on like a major glow up and you're saying no to all the nasties, and someone offers you this beautiful cake or cookie or cupcake or whatever it may be, another, like if I'm saying yes to this and I know I don't really want it, but it looks good and I know how good sugar tastes because it was engineered to be the most incredible thing in the world by the big food corporations, if I say yes to that, what am I actually saying no to for myself? Because it's not just about a bite of sugar, it's a gateway drug, isn't it? So think about that. Next step, okay, once you've paused, once you've thought about the whole, okay, what am I saying no to? You're going to expect some discomfort here, okay? Guilt doesn't mean that you're wrong, okay? And I find that really hard to, even today, I find this really hard because it's so deep ingrained in me. Even when I do the right thing according to me, even when I, be my authentic self, sometimes I will still feel guilt. I will say, oh my God, should I really have said that? Should I really have done that? Should I really have? And it's like, yeah, you should have. It doesn't mean you're wrong. There are ways you can refine things, but sometimes you need to grow and other people need to grow too. So you're helping them to do that. It means you're growing, okay? Guilt doesn't always mean that you're wrong. And I want you to get rid of regret, because that's one of the biggest things ever. It will destroy your life. And it's easy for me to say that, but regret is something you don't want to do because you want to reframe that. You want to say, no, yes, if I did that, things may be different today, but it was exactly how it was supposed to be. This is exactly how it was supposed to be. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be right now. And once you've passed that stage where you're like, right, I've got this guilt, you just need to get over it. It's just practice. You need to do it enough times. You need to put yourself as the primary figure of importance in your life enough times that it becomes a habit. And you start to see how really, truly messed up your mind actually was the whole time. And then finally start small. Step 3, just start really small. Just say no to things that drain you. Say yes to rest, to beauty, to pleasure, to silence, to chill. Because the world doesn't need more women who are exhausted and agreeable and just going through the motions. The world needs more women who are full of themselves in the most radiant, soul-aligned, beautiful way. Okay? That is something I want you to hold on to today. We don't need more run down, tired, exhausted women, she says as she yawns. We don't need that. We need power, energy, passion, drive, enthusiasm, all the best things. And that's what we're going to do moving forward. So if this episode resonated with you deeply and you are ready to break the people-pleasing pattern at the root, then I want you to know that I've designed an incredible package for you. It's called the Spark Activation, and it's your next step. The Spark Activation is a powerful, personalized insight video that will help you to see personally exactly where your energy is leaking. and how you can reclaim your voice, your confidence, and your soul's truth. And you can find out all about that at mrsmanifestation.com. Oh, sorry, no, shop.manifestation. shop.mrsmanifestation.com/spark. You can see that. The link is down below. You can find out all the details there. But you get to choose you, and the right people will rise with you. And I'm so excited for you, beautiful. So until then, make sure you're subscribed, you've liked the episode, you've commented below if it resonated with you, and make sure that you check out Spark. And we'll see you in the next episode, or I'll see you inside Spark. Have an amazing day and do this for you, because you get to choose you, and I'm choosing you too.